Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever you're sitting back watching this amazing video, because I know you're going to love it. I want to thank you for taking that time out, because I know there's a lot of things you can be doing right now, but I truly appreciate it. We truly appreciate you watching our video. And the series that we've been doing is called Experience the Benton Benefits. See, my wife and I are full-time realtors, and we wanted to do something to separate ourselves from the masses, all the other realtors, all right? And what we live by, the creed that we live by, is that we want to bring more value to you than we take in payments. In return, you want to share our information to everybody you know. All right? So today's topic is, what does it cost to sell my house? I get it all the time. Very blessed to get it all the time. I got it tonight for a new listing tomorrow. And I'm going to break it down the way I broke it down with our new clients. If you and I were walking down the street, you're on one side, I'm on the other side, and we're walking, and you yell across, "Hey, Mike, what's it going to cost to sell my house?" I'm going to yell back, 10%. So at first you might go, 10%? There's no way. Well, hold on. The 10% is not going to Tina and I, all right? Overall, it's 10%. So let me break it down for you so you really get this, because it might help you. So from this point on, you say, well, I'm going to get $300 for my house. I know it's going to cost me $30,000 to sell it, and I'm going to, almost net $270 out of that. You pay your mortgage. But the point is, it's a good ballpark number to run with. And here's how it works: 5% of it is going to go to our company, our brokerage. All right. So 2.5% of the 5 goes to Tina and I to list it, do all the work to sell it. The other 2.5 is going to be given to the buyer's agent representing the buyer. So there's 5 of the 10 already gone. The next one is, this one gets me in trouble because some agents won't say this up front, but truthfully, you should expect the buyer to ask for closing help. So that's right around 3%. Now, it's not mandatory, it's not required. I just want you to be prepared for it. If they don't ask you for it, good for you. You make an additional 3%. But I want you to be prepared for the worst case scenario. So I hope you can appreciate that. So now we're up to 8% already, all right? The next one is miscellaneous. I really don't have a percentage on this, but what I calculate is about $500, all right? And that's doc prep, the different things for the seller that the title company is going to have to do. It's right around $500, maybe $450, but it's right around $500, all right? So we're up to 8% plus the $500. The next one is, there's 3 for some counties, not every county. Calvert County is a little different than Montgomery and Charles and so forth, but for most counties, they have what they call there's a split of recordation, a recordation tax, all right? There is a state transfer tax, and then there's a county transfer tax. So not all areas have county transfer taxes, all right? Montgomery does, Charles does. But on average, it's always split 50-50. The buyer pays half, the seller pays half. All right? So let's say it's like for Calvert, it's 1.5%. So 0.75 is paid by the seller, 0.75 is paid for by the buyer. If you're in Charles, it's 2%, 1% paid for by the buyer, 1% paid for by the seller. So get back up. So we're right around 9% at this time, all right? The extra 1% is the $500 and some miscellaneous stuff, depending on the type of loan it is. If they're a veteran, there's a fee that you have to pay on their inspection. But the point is that for the most part, ballparking it roundabout, somewhat close, you can calculate about a 10%. There's some other things within the contract that you need to understand too, is that they're going to ask for certain lender repairs maybe. There's repairs. There's termite. So there are other costs, but that might not even happen if the home doesn't have those issues with it. So from this point on, what I want you to do is, when you think about selling, give us a call, Tina and Mike, sellhomes.com. But more importantly, factor about a 10% cost to sell it. So I hope that made sense. I hope that cleared up some things. If I said too much, give me a call. I'd love to explain it to you over the phone. Maybe we can meet. Maybe we can pop by. But again, thank you so much for taking time out to watch another episode of Experience the Benton Benefits with Mike and Tina. Bye-bye.